welcome back. Today I am doing a thrift haul all about thrifting fails. Because of the nature of my channel, I talk to you guys all about the thrifting and charity shop bargains I've had. I thought it might appear like I always score really well, and I wanted to do a haul explicitly and exclusively all about my fails. Because they happen, we all have them. You buy something, you get it home, you think, oh, that's not right. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Before we start, I'd just like to acknowledge this lovely dress that I'm wearing. It was a bargain that I got for about £6 or £7, maybe even less, from the vintage fair that I went to in my last video. So check it out. I'll post a link anyway, and then you can see if you want to. Right, let's get into it. This first thing I bought because I was going to be using it for my Cruella de Vil video, which I'll link in one of the corners of this video. So it's from Reese. It was a dress I got from Vinted, and it was really, really cheap. And then I liked it and then didn't buy it, and then the seller sent me an offer, so I got it for £2.80. It's strapless and it's got this great tiered skirt as well. Now it was peach, as you can see from the inside, that's the colour that the whole dress was. I dyed it black because I wanted it for the Cruella de Vil video. Actually, it does look pretty black under these lights, but in reality it's brown. And it's got these little peach frills or edging, basically, where the fabric did take the dye and the thread didn't. So it's not suitable for my Cruella de Vil video, unfortunately. Also, it is my size, but it's incredibly tight, so I would only have worn it for that video. I will never wear it any other time, because obviously you can't try something on with Vinted and then send it back if it doesn't fit, or at least I don't think you should anyway. So I have this dress. It's really nice. It doesn't fit. It's a weird colour. I'm gonna donate it because there might be someone out there who wants a really good quality dress. Maybe it will fit them. Maybe they like the brown/black with the little peach trim. Maybe that's their jam. So it didn't work for me, but maybe it'll work for somebody else. Next up, oh, I was so disappointed by this one. So look how sheer it is. It's a purple blouse, originally from Oasis, and I think I got it for £3. It's got really frilly collar, which is lovely, pussy bow, which I can't find it. It's so delicate, this fabric. Where's the pussy bow blouse bit gone? There it is. Anyway, so you get the picture. It's really delicate. I thought this would look lush over a black little vest. However, when I got it home, although again it's my size, it's really tiny. The fact that all the other items in my size fit me perfectly, and I know that I've bought things from Oasis before and they've shrunk. It makes me think it just got shrunk in the wash, especially because it is such a delicate fabric. So sadly, this also will be donated because it's just not right for me. Okay, the next two items are things I got from Vinted. I bought them in the very early spring because I was of a mind to get really nice spring/summer clothes. This first one is really breathtaking. Look at the embroidery on this. It's a kind of very fine mesh top. It's black, and as you can see, it's got gorgeous flowers all over it. Look at that. I mean, it's just lovely. It's originally from Topshop. It's got these great flared sleeves, a little bit of lace around as well. It's just exquisite. I'm one for detail, and I really, really love the detail on this. However, I have some sensory issues, one of which being I get super itchy. If anything's remotely scratchy or hard, it's just a no for me. And unfortunately, this falls into that category. It would be perfect for someone else who has no sensory issues, but for me, it's it's just not going to happen. So again, going to be donated. And finally, on the same theme, this also was from Vinted. Look at the colour of this. It's just a lovely, lovely neutral kind of peach. No, not really peach actually. Nude, maybe nude. And it's from Zara. It's a little lacy top, and I just love it. It's got some very fine lace on it and then some larger lace here as well. So different types of lace. It's really airy, it's very see-through, so again I would have worn it with a peach strappy top that I do have. However, it's just, again, it's just a little bit too scratchy for me. It will be fine for someone else. I am oversensitive. Anyone else who's okay with this kind of material will be fine. So it's getting donated, sadly. but it's a bye-bye from me. Next up, we're moving to a couple of vintage pieces, and both of these I got from a charity shop. This one, I can't remember which charity shop I got it from. Oh no, I lie. This one was from Vinted. So it was advertised as a size 10, and it's from St Michael's. Now, St Michael's, I think you probably all know, but in case you don't, I think they were acquired by Marks and Spencer's and they merged, something like that. So this was a forerunner of Marks and Spencer's. So in the item description on Vinted, I loved the colour, I love the wash of this. So it's got a little waist and then they're super flared and they've got pockets as well, and I love a pocket. Who doesn't love a pocket? However, what I failed to consider is that a vintage size 10, that's pretty small. I can just about squeeze into these as long as I don't have any hope of buttoning these up. And of course, if you're wearing shorts, you kind of want to do them up. That's the whole purpose of clothes. So it's sadly something that just doesn't fit me. I will donate them and I hope someone else is able to give them a really happy home. But it is interesting, it makes me think maybe I should be taking a tape measure when I go to charity shops. Maybe I should ask sellers to give the measurements of their items that they're selling, because technically the seller did nothing wrong. This is listed as a 10 in the label, however it's just too small, so it's being donated. This next item is from a charity shop. I got it from, where did I get it from? Our local hospice. In my town I've got lots of hospice shops, and this one in particular, you can tell they've kind of picked the high end and the vintage items because they've got racks as such, so kind of obvious. But anyway, I got this from the vintage rack and it was a bargain. I think it was only about £6.99, and I'm going to hold it up so you can actually see it because I've talked about it enough. Oh wow, okay, so this really creased whilst it was folded neatly. But as you can see, it is a really fabulous colour. It's basically a strappy dress. The straps cross over at the back. It's not actually a halter neck, but it goes over one shoulder and over and then crosses at the back. And it's got a zip all the way down, and just look at that pattern. It's kind of, looks almost like medieval roses. I really love this colour, kind of taupe, and then at the bottom it's got gathered and it flares out a little bit. It's too small for me, sadly, and it's also too small for my daughter, although she is a similar height to me anyway, so I guess it's not a surprise. So again, gorgeous vintage item, too dang small. Next, I'm moving on to another charity shop purchase. This was a dress. It is a dress. I'm not quite sure what I was thinking. I think I was trying to be quirky. Maybe I was having a Carrie Bradshaw moment. It is this very, very sheer dress. It's navy, it's got polka dots all over it, it's short sleeved. I thought this would be really cool, but I didn't, and it is, but I didn't really think it through. So what am I going to wear it with? I haven't got any slip dresses that I can put on underneath. I could wear it with a vest top, but then I'd have to wear shorts underneath. It's quirky, it's cool, but it's not practical for me. And although I only spent, I think, £1.99 on it, that's £1.99 I'm not going to see again. So I should have thought it through. I think the lesson here for me is think about how you're going to wear the item. Duh. This next item is a combination of the previous two. It's a dress, it's vintage, and it's kind of see-through, which is why it's a fail. So originally this was from Eastex, which is, I tend to think of it as a more mature brand. It's got some shoulder pads in there, which I was going to remove, and I thought it would look great. However, I wonder if you can see on camera. You possibly can't actually. It's really see-through in real life. So again, I'd have to wear it with a slip dress, and I don't want to wear a slip dress. I don't have any, and also if I'm wearing a lightweight dress, it's because it's really hot and I don't want to have another layer underneath. This was just a couple of quid. I think I got it in a sale actually, but because it's see-through and I don't have anything to wear underneath it and I don't want to layer up and get hot, it's a no. So sadly, I'm going to say goodbye to this one as well. Okay, the last three items are jumpers, and they're really, really nice. I'm just so annoyed. So this first one is very Halloween-y. It's originally from Zara and I got it from Sue Ryder. Look at the stripes. Oh, I just love it. Hopefully it's not going crazy on camera. Hopefully it's being picked up okay. But as you can see, orange and black. long, thick, baggy sleeves, and it was actually in the dress section, and I thought it would be great as a tunic for me because it's really long, but it's obviously not dress length. Then I noticed when I got home, someone had manually cropped it. Manually. They use scissors. That is manual. So hopefully you can see, I'm just going to hide a minute. It's got a rough, unfinished edge at the bottom, which is inconsistent with the rest of the finish of the garment. And it has, what do you call this now? I think it looks like a cross between a boat neck. I want to say funnel neck, but I think I'm thinking of funnel web spiders. Anyway, it sticks up. Boat neck? Nah, it's not quite. I really like this, but it's just too big. Again, it says it's my size, but this is the opposite of the tiny ones. This is huge on me. It's huge on my daughter as well. It isn't quite right. The proportions are weird. I think because it's been cut as well. I'm going to redonate it, and hopefully someone who is looking for just this palette for Halloween will find it and they will have a happy Halloween wearing this. Okay, penultimate item. Oh, I was so annoyed by this. I went shopping as soon as the weather started slightly indicating it was coming to autumn. I went shopping for some sweaters and I found this one. It's really soft, pure white, apart from down here where it says spread hummus, not hate. And that is a message I can get on board with. However, with all of these there is a however. Oh, I can't see where it's actually from. However, it is super shapeless. And weirdly, the shoulders are really, really broad. So when I wear it, it kind of, they don't drape down on my arms like you would expect. It's quite thick and it's like I've got massive shoulder pads on. So my daughter doesn't like it, I don't like it. It will suit someone else, so it's going back to the charity shop. I can't remember how much I spent on this. I think £3. It was quite reasonable. But again, all of these things, they add up. However, I will just say they are from across the year, so I suppose however much money I've spent there, it's spread out across the year. And I am going to redonate it, so it's going to help somebody else and help the charities as well. The final item is possibly the one I'm most gutted about. It is this fabulous, 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 fabulous sweater. Look at the knitted houndstooth. I just love this. And it has a really, really cute little pink trim as well. Now, there are two problems with this. One is that it is too big. I bought this jumper, it's several sizes too big because I've had some success doing that before. I've got this gorgeous orange polo neck jumper that I wear from time to time in the autumn. It's really thick. It's from Sainsbury's originally and it's several sizes too big for me, but it fits brilliantly. It's got that great oversize feel that I really wanted, and I thought this would be the same. However, it's clearly meant to be a fitted jumper because it just doesn't fit me. Unsurprisingly, because it's too big for me, it doesn't fit. So I'm going to redonate it and I hope there'll be a lucky lady out there who finds it and it fits her perfectly. The other thing is well, I'm holding it now and it feels okay, but when it's actually on me, it itches like a, I can't think of a word that's appropriate to share on YouTube. It's incredibly itchy. Let me just, oh no, I can't. I can't do it, it's too itchy. So sadly, I'm going to donate it, but as with all of these items, there is someone out there who will give these things a happy home and it will be a bargain for them. That's the end of my thrift for that's the end of the fails. It's probably easier just to say that. That's the end of the fails. I hope that you have really enjoyed this video and I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!